In this issue of Ningdian Interview, Dr. Li Haifeng will further share his insights on calligraphy's role in cultural inheritance and international exchange. Li Haifeng is the chief editor of calligraphy textbooks from compulsory education to high school and a member of the State Gift Review Committee of the State Council. For him, these two roles are like the base and top of a pyramid, internally unified and complementary. The calligraphy textbook is a foundation-building project. As a core element of Chinese civilization, calligraphy is not just a technique, but a source of cultural identity and spiritual development. Calligraphy classes provide a key entry point for children to engage with traditional culture. From learning how to hold a brush to feeling the rhythm of strokes, balance of structure, and harmony of composition, students cultivate focus, patience, and aesthetic awareness through practice. This is how our cultural lineage is passed on. The review of national gifts represents the highest standard of national artistic expression. It demands deep insight into the purity, classical roots, and innovation of calligraphy, as well as a clear understanding of the national image and cultural legacy it embodies. One must grasp the essence of historical calligraphy while also discerning the direction of contemporary creation. The core link between the two roles is respecting tradition, standing in the present, and looking to the future. Textbook compilation transforms the classical rules and aesthetic spirit behind top-tier art into accessible, teachable content, ensuring both the orthodoxy and height of foundational education. Only by cultivating rich soil can future talents rise to artistic heights. Exposing millions of students to calligraphy is like sowing seeds on a large scale. Popular education not only sparks interest, identifies talent, and lays the groundwork for professional cultivation, but also enhances the aesthetic literacy of the public. As more people learn to appreciate the beauty and cultural depth of calligraphy, society's overall awareness and demand for high-level artistic creation will grow, creating a richer environment for artists to thrive. In training students, the first and most fundamental task is to spark their interest in traditional culture. This love drives active exploration. By sharing humanistic stories rich in wisdom and beauty, we can shorten the distance between children and tradition, making them more willing to embrace this art. Beyond interest, it is vital to cultivate calmness and focus. In today's fast-paced and restless world, calligraphy offers a remedy. Holding a brush and tracing each stroke with care is a form of quiet discipline that sharpens the mind and builds concentration. At the same time, students should be guided to follow font structure, stroke order, and writing rules. This is not a constraint, but a way to understand and respect the internal laws of art. The beauty of calligraphy is rooted in strict rules. Every stroke follows its own principles. In learning and applying these rules, children not only acquire technique but also develop self-discipline and a rigorous character. They come to understand the deeper truth that only with rules can one draw a perfect circle. What resonates most deeply with overseas audiences is calligraphy's unique artistic charm and profound cultural meaning. Chinese calligraphy is the only writing system in the world that can be displayed and appreciated as visual art. While most scripts primarily convey information, Chinese characters transform language into a visual art form through the rhythm of brush and ink. This ability to express meaning through form makes calligraphy a spiritual key to understanding Chinese civilization. Faced with different cultural backgrounds, Li Haifeng believes calligraphy serves as a cultural ambassador, telling Chinese stories and conveying the Chinese spirit. From the Yanqi Lake International Conference to the Understanding China Forum, calligraphy works use brush and ink to convey the philosophy of harmony between man and nature and the wisdom of balance and peace through the rhythm of lines. This form of expression transcends language, breaks cultural barriers, and makes abstract values visible and tangible. Li Haifeng believes that the core competitiveness of calligraphy worldwide lies in the unity of three dimensions: the fusion of art and culture, the dialogue between history and modernity, and the resonance of national identity with cosmopolitanism. Behind brush and ink techniques is the oriental wisdom of yin and yang balance. The simplicity of oracle bone inscriptions and the innovation of modern calligraphy together carry the inheritance of civilization. When Chinese characters appear in the Paris subway and calligraphy fetches high prices at New York auctions, this art transcends regional limits to become a shared cultural heritage of humanity. Wenbatang is the name of his studio, inspired by his passion for archaeology, Chinese literature, history, calligraphy, and painting. With this original intention, he established galleries with the same name in Chengdu, Sanxia, Shenzhen, Wuhan, and other cities. Their core mission is to promote the spiritual essence of Chinese traditional culture and ensure its continuous inheritance. He sincerely hopes this cause will be passed down through generations. Li Haifeng has noticed that overseas, especially along the Belt and Road regions such as Malaysia, Japan, and Laos, many friends deeply appreciate Chinese culture. Driven by these like-minded individuals, he envisions Wenbatang taking root in these cultural environments, marking an important step in expanding the inheritance and dissemination of traditional culture. Of course, realizing this cross-cultural communication vision requires careful operation and effective management. Only by partnering with strong and passionate collaborators can Wenbatang truly take root overseas and serve as a genuine bridge connecting Chinese and foreign art, promoting mutual learning between civilizations. This is the direction he is currently reflecting on and actively planning.